All right, MegaCon Orlando, that song can mean only one thing. Did you guys know we were going to play a theme song? It wouldn't be a game show without a little Family Feud theme song action. Isn't that right? Why is it all gentlemen up here? There's no ladies up here at all. This is one of my favorite things to do here at MegaCon and all of the fan expo shows. It is the comic book trivia game show. It's going to be tons of fun. 3 rounds of comic book trivia. Everybody up here, besides this gentleman right here, is a last-minute addition, and we really, really appreciate that. So let's get to know all of our contestants right now. Right here, sir, your name and why did you decide to sit up here?
You asked me to come up here. My name is Bueller from Comics with Bueller on YouTube, and I'm a longtime friend of Chuck right here, so had to do it.
Glad to have you up here, sir. And you, the last of minutes additions, just showed up to watch. And what is your name, sir?
My name is Ethan. I really love trivia, and I like comics, so.
Perfect.
I love this. I love the way this is going. And you, sir, you two gentlemen, please explain yourselves.
My name's Fernando Ruiz, and I'm a cartoonist, and I'm the admissions officer at the Joe Kubert School of Dover, New Jersey. And I'm here because he made me.
Everybody's so excited to do this. Joe Kubert School, guys, you can find them right in that booth right behind you right now. So definitely go check that out right after this show. And, sir?
I'm very excited to be here.
Thank
I think
you.
I'm the only one but I'm going to do horrible at trivia. My name is Anthony Marquis. I'm the president of the Kubert School. I'm also a cartoonist working on a really great top secret series right now over at DC Comics. Can't wait to share that with you guys. Should be announced next month.
Is it weird I'm just lurking behind you guys? This is a very narrow stage. I'm trying to make this as least creepy as possible. Well, you guys are going to be competing for a photo in that beautiful car right there, guys. The Batmobile has been parked over here all weekend long, and photos are for sale for charity, children's charities. So if you haven't gotten your picture taken in the Tim Burton Batmobile, you must come over to the creator stage and get your Batmobile photos before it zips out of here and flies into some cave in Orlando somewhere. So thank you so much, Batmobile, for giving us our grand prize for our contestants. So this is how this is going to work. We've got, well, first of all, we've got one too many of you up here on the stage. So we're going to have to do a little elimination real quick. Round 1 of this game show.
It's going to be me.
Is going to be our speed round. I'm going to ask a question, and you have to raise your hand. First person to raise their hand with the answer and get it correct moves on to round number 2. The last person, when it gets down to 2, the last person, you gotta take a hike. So I'm gonna ask a question. This round is kind of easy. I'm gonna be totally honest. These are fairly easy questions in my opinion. So think fast, act fast if you want to move on to round number 2. So is everybody ready?
Yes.
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 Affirmative.
I'd like to point out I'm
What do
the
you say,
only
Pete?
person here who does not have a job related to this field.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, if we all lose, there's an issue.
It's nothing but comic creators and comic book personalities and Peter Parker here. So is everybody ready?
Yes.
Got your hands ready to raise. Question number 1. What is the name of Superman's dog? It was one of you two. I think it was contestant number 4 over here.
Crypto.
Crypto is correct. You move on. You thought you were going to lose.
So exciting.
We're down to 3. Question number 2. What is Task Force X also known as? I believe that was actually contestant number 3 over here.
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad is correct.
Kubert School coming through, baby.
Is this going to be our first argument about how I phrase the question?
No,
and,
I just want to make sure. Can we raise our hand before you?
Absolutely. Now you ask. Now this is
Don't complain.
the speediest of rounds here. Are you ready?
No.
In what year was the first Iron Man movie released? Pete?
2008.
2008 is correct. Bueller.
Peter Parker coming through.
Oh. Bueller, we're really rooting for you, sir. You guys find Comics with Bueller on YouTube, on social media. He is just about the greatest comic book YouTuber on the planet. So Comics with Bueller, find him, and find him over there at the Whatnot booth for the remainder of the con. Bueller, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Chuck. That was an honor to be eliminated first.
Well, Thanks for keeping the seat warm for our celebrity contestant who is somewhere in the vicinity. The gentleman who's going to be filling Bueller's seat is the former publisher of DC comic books. You can see him on the screens right now. Mr. Dan Didio making his way to the stage. Huge round of applause for Mr. Dan Didio. I know, what a crowd. The contestants just get older and older, don't they? Wow. We need a ramp. All right, you all see. Mr. Didio.
They have conversation books.
Welcome,
I need
sir.
a book. I need a book.
You do not get a book.
Oh, damn it.
Sorry, you can have one of their books because one of them or two of them is not going to move on.
Oh,
but before
man.
we get into round number 2, Mr. Didio, thank you so much for being here.
It's my pleasure. You know how much I enjoy this.
How?
And I have nothing else to do until 5 o'clock.
Okay, great. We'll try to wrap it up before 5 o'clock.
Great.
In addition to being the former publisher of DC Comics, you made a bit of an announcement.
Are you sketching? No.
5:30. Mr. Dio, you made a bit of an announcement this weekend,
Yes,
a new
we did.
project you were taking on.
Yeah. No, we're starting up a new publishing company. I'm working with Frank Miller, and we're starting up a new company. We're doing some new books. Sequel to Ronin. We're doing more Sin City with them. It's pretty exciting, and I'm having a good time. That's kind of fun. It's going to be fun to be making comics again.
Very, very fun. So, guys, find out more.
Boy,
online.
these guys look really serious over
They
here.
are. This is the
we're in
Kubert.
it.
Kubert School
We're
don't
in
mess
it.
around, man.
What?
The Kubert School does not screw around.
No.
And then you got what I think is the wild card of the whole thing, Mr. Peter Parker right here. I think he's going to go all the way.
Wow.
Oh boy,
Are
I
you
got a
really, Peter
feeling.
Parker?
that's a lot of pressure.
You got to cover the costume, man. He's giving it all away.
So, guys, round 2.
Uh-oh. What happened to round 1? How'd I do?
You
Did I
missed
win?
it. You were backstage. You did wonderfully.
advanced.
Did I
It
do
was
it?
incredible.
Thank
Where's
you.
my copy of round number 2?
Okay.
Through by default.
I gotta find my copy. Don't you love how this is going?
I got round 2.
All right, I gave mine to Dan.
Yes, you did.
So does everybody remember the show Hollywood Squares?
Yes.
Essentially how, for the younger audiences, people who did not know Hollywood Squares, a question was asked to celebrities, and then the contestants had to decide whether or not the celebrities were telling a correct answer or a non-correct answer. It's all coming back to you now, isn't it? You're like, that's how Hollywood Squares work. I thought there was a tic-tac-toe element involved in there somewhere, but we're not doing that one. So you guys have a notepad in front of you. I'm going to ask Mr. Didio a question, and he's going to give me an answer. That answer may be correct. That answer may not be correct. It's up to you to decide. So when he asks the question, I want you to write a giant T or a giant F. And just so everybody knows how it plays, what do you think the T stands for?
True. I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah.
What the F stands for?
False.
False.
I wasn't sure if you could actually spell the words. That's why we're just sticking with
It
the first
took me
letters.
a second. Oh boy, don't ask me to spell this.
We got some
Okay.
thick New York accents up in here, I just noticed.
What's that?
We got some thick New York accents
Oh,
up here.
sorry.
Oh.
Jersey.
All right, guys.
Jersey.
It's his Florida. We all migrate here. Sooner or later.
So Sean is going to keep score.
This is a tough crowd. This
Only
is
one
actually-
of you is
this
moving
actually-
on after
This
this.
is actually pretty funny stuff going on up here, guys.
Don't miss the Comic Book Trivia Game Show
Except for
for a
the
trip in the
Indians, it's
Batmobile. Well, not a trip, a photo. They're not going anywhere.
Go for it.
Question number 1.
I'm
Does
ready.
everybody understand the rules?
Yes.
That is not
Yes.
the question. Question number 1. Oh, by the way, all of these questions pertain to the comic book series What If.
What?
What?
Yes, the Marvel What If series.
So that means
These
we can
all
make up
pertain
the
to that.
answers.
What if? Well, shit. I didn't think about that.
I'm done for. I'm done for.
So these are all what if questions from the Marvel universe back in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, I think so. When it was good.
So, I mean, of course, the publisher of DC Comics probably knows all about the Marvel What If series.
It's the only books I read.
You heard it here first.
I'm not there anymore. I can tell the truth. T. It's a big T, baby.
All right, here we go. Question number 1. Dan,
Yes?
in issue 42, which came out in August 1980, it was called What If the Invisible Girl Had Died? How did Sue die? And by the way, I'm sorry, I'm starting with a very sad
Yeah.
kind of a question.
It was. I remember that one really clearly because it was so ironic. She was invisible and was hit by a car.
Invisible and hit by a car.
I mean, that's when writers were clever.
That's the smallest. Like, write it big, people. Let the people in the back row see what you're writing. So, true or false? Hit by a car, the invisible girl. Sounds pretty true to me. I like how you guys aren't blocking your answers at all to your fellow contestants. Just right there on Front Street.
Yeah, what if we all get this wrong?
Next question. There's a lot of questions.
I'm counting on Peter to
So
get
how
it
did the
right.
Invisible
Peter's
Girl
gonna get it.
die? Everybody hold them up
Peter,
all
right?
at once. What do we got? We got a false, and we got a true. Mr. Didio?
Actually, she died during childbirth. It's false.
False.
Oh.
So that is
I
1
thought it was
point.
2.
But if I wrote it,
for
I would have had
contestant
it hit
1
by a car. That's all I'm saying right now. So if anybody here's got a true what if story going, I got a new ending for it.
One question for contestants 1 and 2. I was
Sorry,
expecting
okay.
more artful F's and T's from the 2 comic book illustrators over here. But anyway, question number 2, Dan.
Yes.
In issue number 43, September of 1980,
Right.
entitled "What If Conan the Barbarian Was Stranded in the 20th Century?" What does Conan steal from the pawn shop?
This one I remember clearly because he always remembered, the jewelry of Thulsa Doom. So when he got into the pawn shop, the first thing he saw was a Rolex, and he grabbed that because it reminded him of the armor and the things from these past days. So
I remember that.
Okay, it was a Rolex.
A Rolex watch. A Rolex watch. Stop looking at your neighbor. Although it's on him. Got some interesting answers here. Pete, you just can't figure it out. I keep calling you Pete. Can I call you Pete?
Go for it.
Go for it.
Never
All
going to
right.
wear that shirt again, are you?
All right. I was kidding about the artsy, but I love it. So, they're showing their answers before the answer. Okay, Mr. Didio, what did Conan steal from the...
Pawn shop. Strangely, he stole a knife.
He stole a knife.
But
See, all had
he should have
falses.
stole a Rolex. Obviously, he's never robbed a pawn shop before. That's clear.
0 points. All falses. Oh, all correct.
No.
Oh, I said true.
Oh,
I
you
was
said true.
wrong.
I'm on this, man.
That's because in his
So-
other life, Anthony used to steal the Rolexes. And
1 point for
That's what I
contestant
do
2.
on the
1
weekends. Yeah, it's incredible.
Right. He said true.
Oh, I messed up. Yeah, I'm keeping tally of the scores. Don't worry, I'm typing,
Right.
writing it in on the
Contestant 2,
inside cover.
contestant 3, get a point. We're crushing this. Dan,
What?
how you doing, Dan?
Good, thank you. Thank you. I want to retally these counts, these votes again.
I know, yeah.
We are
We're
in
gonna have to
Florida.
rewatch the video. In issue 22, January 1979, entitled "What If Doctor Doom Had Become a Hero?" Whose voice does Victor Von Doom hear when his spirit enters the netherworld? Whose voice?
Oh,
does Dr. Doom
that's
hear?
easy. Believe it or not, Dr. Doom was always a little bit of a mother's boy. I don't know if anybody knows that or not. She was she always made sure his cape was pressed and everything was good. So the one voice he wanted to hear coming from the netherworld was his mom.
His mom. Now, who out in the audience is following along and really knows these answers? Bam, bam, bam. All right, good. Just making sure someone's keeping track of my math here.
No hand signals. Somebody's giving hand signals.
All right, everybody, hold up your answers. We got 3 trues. Mr. Didio. Whose voice?
His mother's.
Oh,
yes.
correct. Everybody gets a point.
Cynthia Von Doom.
Question number 4. There's 6 questions, by the way. In issue 37, March 1980, entitled "What If Beast and the Thing Continued to Mutate?" Uh-oh.
Too much excitement.
What
over
were you
here.
doing in March 1980 that you weren't reading this issue? What if Beast and the Thing continued to mutate? What happened when the radiation building up in Ben Grimm was released?
I don't remember exactly, but I did know he had a cigarette afterwards.
True.
Well, naturally, he turned human again.
Naturally. I like your first answer. Anybody else know if it's a true or false without, sir? I know you're thinking about it. Also, the 80s are a little foggy. Okay. So,
Yes.
is that a true or false statement, Mr. Didio?
Unfortunately, it's a false statement.
False statement. No circle gets the square
No,
over
Alicia
here.
was able to see again. So obviously he was very close to Alicia when he released his energy.
Alicia got her sight.
Yes, she got a little bit more than that, but let's say sight for now.
Oh, wow, interesting. We'll talk about that later. Shauna, what is our score?
Fernando's got 3.
I actually
Peter
have a mic
Parker's got
here,
2.
so I will tell you. So from how I'm counting, we are contestant number 1 has 2, contestant number 2 has 3, contestant number 3 has 2.
So you're in the lead, sir.
Yes,
Keep it going.
I will.
2 more
2
questions.
questions left. This is gonna
So,
be tight.
Oh, damn.
Mr. Didio.
Yes.
In issue number 45, which was released in November of 1980,
Yes.
entitled What If the Hulk Went Berserk,
Right?
who eventually killed the Hulk?
Who eventually killed the Hulk? I have to choose either between Ed Norton and An Lee.
I like it.
Thank you.
You could have also said Warner Brothers.
But Warner Bros. Too, yes. But I am actually going to go with Thor. He's the only guy that can do it. He's the only guy strong
Thor.
enough to kill the Hulk. I don't believe anybody else.
like it.
Not
Seems it's-
Wolverine, nobody else. Thor.
Seems a little too easy. Seems a little too on the nose. But we'll see. We have a true. Wait a second. When I can't even see. True? Sir, Mr. Didio, is that true or false?
True. It is Thor.
It is
Thor.
true.
As a matter of fact, we should have done THOR, and I would have held up the
Oh, man, we'll do that later. That's a great photo op.
Thor.
So, nothing for contestant number 1, a point for 2 and 3. One more question, guys. Game changers.
Oh, man.
Mr. Didio.
Yes.
In issue 27, May 1979, entitled What If Phoenix Had Not Died? Remember that one?
Yes.
You remember May 1979?
The answer is Marvel Tales would have sunk.
All right. What if Phoenix had not died?
Yes.
How was the Phoenix contained without resorting to Jean Grey's death?
They actually put the Phoenix energy in an urn like a genie.
I like that. That's actually the month and year I was born.
There you go.
Also put in an urn like
Put
a
an
genie.
urn. That's why whenever she gets the powers, it said it was earned the powers.
Urn. I love this. This lie has many layers, sir. Okay. Was that true or false? Are we talking baby urns or what's going on?
It is actually false.
False.
False. Or it was what she actually got. They gave her a
Uh-oh.
lobotomy, and that was done by reading that
Ah,
month's
yes,
worth
right.
of Marvel comics. It was really kind of interesting.
Yeah, right?
A lobotomy.
Lobotomy.
Because that's
That was it. Let's tally up and see who's playing for the final Batmobile round with Mr. Didio. We have a false for number 1.
Oh, I lost horribly.
Oh, you're out.
Yeah. Hey, you got
I
2
only
right. You got
So
2
Shauna,
correct. You got 2
Who's
correct.
moving on?
This-
Contestant
this-
number 1,
this
contestant number
only
2, or contestant number 3?
That would be contestant number 2.
Contestant number 2 moving on
Oh,
to the
dear.
final round, and this is the really, really fun round, I gotta
Because I was
say.
about to say, usually artists don't read the books.
No, I just want to draw. That's it. This is great.
Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Uh-oh, me and
Back
your
to
friend.
the Kubert School with you.
I'm taking this book with me.
There you go.
All right, guys, this is how the final round is going to happen. We are going on an infinity
Oh no, where are we going?
quest here.
Oh no, not the quest again.
We got your infinity gauntlets.
I want
What
to
kind
know
of game is
where,
this?
Right
where,
there.
where was this glove again?
Amazon. Now, I'm going to bend over. No,
Just everybody cough.
no coughs. I think we have a right and a left. Of course we do.
I still have 5. Oh, this is.
These are hard to find, yellow.
These are hard to get on.
Yeah, we should have bought bigger gloves.
Okay.
You complain to the people at Nivedalier and about the size of the glove.
What are we doing?
Love it.
I don't want to know, Fred.
So this is how it's going to go. More Marvel questions
Oh, no.
for Mr. DC. So this is got we need like some Jeopardy music or something
We
going
need
on.
some
in this
music going on here.
show.
Let's do this. What
So
color?
here's how this is going to go, guys.
Okay. I'm ready, Fred.
I got a ton of questions right here.
I don't have a book though. I don't have a notebook.
No books.
Peter Parker didn't take his book.
That's my book,
Oh, it's your
Dan.
book. Never mind. Sorry, Peter.
So, no jewels in those Infinity Stones,
No.
I noticed.
No fingers.
So I'm
either.
going to ask a question. to one of you.
Uh-oh.
If you get it right, you get an Infinity Stone.
Oh.
If you get it wrong, the other contestant has a chance to get it right, and then he gets an Infinity Stone. Then he gets a question, and then we'll figure it out as we go.
You guys, I'm counting on you two, right? Hand signals?
All right, hand signals. So, are we ready for our Infinity Quest?
Yes.
Six stones, you win the whole kit and caboodle. You're taking pictures in the Batmobile over there.
Wow. This is an exciting
So-
moment.
Question number 1. Oh, you know what? Who wants to go first? Dan, I will allow you
I get to go first.
the
Okay.
opportunity,
I've got
or you could defer the gentlemanly way.
I'm going to defer to Fred because I have absolutely no idea what we're getting ourselves into.
Okay, I love it.
It's all you, Fred.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Fred,
I hear you, Jackie.
this is a good one. And you people in the audience are going to love these. These are going to be fun. So, Fred, how you doing?
Good.
Good. Fred, what does the anagram SHIELD stand for? Yes, you had it. Best sound tech on the planet.
Headquarters, International Espionage Law Division.
That is incorrect, sir. I don't even think you got a single one right. What'd you say it again? Could you even repeat what you just said?
Supreme Headquarters, International Espionage Law Division.
Oh, you did get division right, but no, that doesn't count. Mr. Didio,
Yes.
you have a chance to steal.
I do. What does that mean?
I mean, do you know what SHIELD stands for?
SHIELD stands for Superficial Heroes in Extremely Illogical
Love it. Oh, man.
Dairy Products. I don't know.
Dairy products. I could just feel the Marvel hate
It's gotta
spewing
be-
out of you. That is incorrect.
Oh, was I close?
Who in the audience knows? Shout it out. Logistics Division, correct,
Never
sir.
would have got that. I never read the book. I never got past the words Nick Fury. Want to know the truth?
99%
Never
of
did.
SHIELD agents don't know that
Didn't
answer.
care about the rest of them.
So, Dan,
Yes.
question to you, sir.
Oh, okay, because Fred did so well on that first one.
For an Infinity Stone, who penciled the cover of Amazing Fantasy 15?
Jack Kirby.
Jack Kirby is correct. Circle gets a stone.
I got a stone. This is more than I got the last time we played.
Yeah, you got. Well, I don't think you got any last time. Congratulations. Question
I
over
can
to
go
you,
back
sir.
in time and answer that first one now?
Are we just going back and forth, or are we staying on the winner? We're going back and forth.
Go back and forth.
Okay, question number 3. Which character acts as the narrator for all of the What If Volume 1?
The Watcher.
The Watcher is correct. Circle gets a stone.
Shield. I thought it was Shield. No?
Shield.
Supreme Hero. No.
Mr. Didio.
Yes. I'm going to get Shield right sooner or later.
What is the name of the only weapon in the universe that sends shivers down of the spine of Galactus?
The Ultimate Nullifier.
The Ultimate Nullifier is correct. Yeah, we're not color correcting like which stone is which. Couldn't get it just right at Michael's.
I'm not really sure the organization that's taking place here with these stones.
Sir, contestant number 1. Who causes the core of Beta Ray Bill's galaxy to explode?
What?
Who caused the core of Beta Ray Bill's galaxy to explode?
Shield.
You got Jack Kirby. He's got
I got
Beta Ray Bill's galaxy's exploding, and
Odin.
Odin is incorrect. Mr. D, your chance to steal.
No idea. Galactus.
You know, Tom Brevoort got all of these right.
Yeah,
He
but that's
swept.
he has no life. That's why.
We were looking for Surtur. No stones. Mr. Didio.
Yes.
What title and issue marked the first appearance of Deadpool? There's probably a bunch of them out there.
X-Force 97.
X-Force 97 is incorrect. Chance to steal.
New Mutants 99.
Audience.
98.
New Mutants 98. Oh, guys, so close.
Sorry. It was just.
That's okay. Question back to you.
It was just poorly drawn, so I didn't know what it was.
What is the name of the future and evil version of Adam Warlock? What is the name of the future and evil version of Adam Warlock? You know You know. You know.
Him.
Him? No,
No.
pronouns, sir. This is Florida. No. Here we go. Mr. Didio, chance to steal.
Magus.
Mangus is correct. Give the man a stone.
Actually, if him is actually his preceding name, if you want to go the opposite
All right,
direction.
there we go. All right, Mr. Didio.
I got 3. This is kind of scary.
You're crushing
This
it.
shows me it's a really bad game if I got 3 stones.
And none of them in your kidney. So.
Oh, whoa, we got cheer. Come on. Come on, we got to cheer,
The whole
guys.
Kubert School's rooting for you, sir.
At least can we get the wave going so at least we have some energy in this
Let's get
room?
a wave. We've never had a wave. All right, we're going to start over here. 1, 2, 3. Arms up. Going across. Wave,
There we
wave.
go.
Look at the
Hey,
wave.
hey,
Go
oh.
back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Look at the wave at the creator stage. Fantastic. Mr. Didio.
Yes. Where are we going
Now
with
that
this?
the energy level couldn't be any higher. Where does Uatu the Watcher live?
The blue space on the moon.
The blue space on the moon is correct.
There you go.
Stone. Uh-oh. We got
Uh-oh.
4 stones. We only got 2 more to go.
Uh-oh.
Shauna, I love how you're placing them on the fingers. That's my favorite part. Okay.
If
This
I
one's-
win, you
this-
can all touch
This
my
is your
glove.
chance, man. This is your chance to take it home. In 1977, what razor-clawed mutant made his first appearance in Iron Fist 14?
Sabretooth.
Sabretooth is correct. Stone number 2.
Battle.
The whole
Okay,
Kubert
now it's a
School's
game.
rooting for you.
Now it's a game.
Now it's a game. Back to you, Mr. Didio.
Yes, I'm ready.
Who attached a giant propulsion unit to the surface of Ego the Living Planet to send him hurtling through space? Don't say shield.
No, it's not Shield. Hold on.
Take your
I'm
time.
going back. It's not Fire Lord. It's Thor.
Gore is
Thor.
incorrect.
Thor. No, and that's wrong.
Neither, none of the no Thors. None of the Thors you just missed it. mentioned.
Okay.
No Thors. Incorrect. Chance to steal and really change the game here.
Reed Richards.
Oh, we're looking for Galactus.
Galactus.
We're looking for Galactus.
I remember that story.
Nobody remembers Galactus. All right. To you, sir.
Uh-oh.
After the events of the first Secret Wars miniseries, who does Ben Grimm hand select as his replacement in the Fantastic Four?
The She-Hulk.
She-Hulk is correct. Circle
Ooh,
gets a stone, just because I like saying that.
Sweat.
Oh, man.
Some sun to
We're a
sweat.
one-stone game, sir.
No, it's a one-stone game. You didn't think you'd have to go through that many questions, did you?
I'm glad I wrote a couple extras. So,
Invisible Woman.
in X Factor number 6.
X Factor number 6. Bob Layton.
X Factor number 6 marked the first appearance of what ancient mutant? I can't call for audience members.
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse is correct. Your 5th stone, sir.
I
All right,
can't
guys.
wait.
Here's how this is going to work. I'm going to give
This is
contestant
better
number
than
1.
that Jim Leon I was going to buy.
I'm going to give contestant number 1 an opportunity for a lifeline.
Okay. Oh, Lifeline.
Because we got to make this interesting.
Who knows comics out there?
Who knows comics from the gentleman who makes comics?
If you don't get it right, you get the glove, buddy.
So, are you ready? This is the game changer. I'm giving you all the gold here, man.
Oh, he's going first.
In Tales of Suspense 39, who was the evil warlord who held Tony Stark captive? And feel free to use a lifeline.
Michael, do you know? I don't think it was the Mandarin. It wasn't
You
the
don't think it's the Mandarin? You can
No.
pick another lifeline.
Is it
Or
not?
you can go with your first lifeline.
It's not the Mandarin. It wasn't
not
the
the
Mandarin.
Ben Kingsley. Ben Kingsley.
Wu Fang.
Oh, so close. You want to think about it for another 5 seconds?
Wu Chang.
Oh, you want to give it another go?
Wu Ling.
In Tales of Suspense 39, who is the evil warlord who held Tony Stark captive?
Although we're calling to the audience. Who's got this one? Anybody got it?
You don't get a
I don't get
lifeline. You got 5
Oh, I don't
stones.
get enough. Why does he get a lifeline?
Because he's only got 3. We're keeping it fair.
That doesn't seem fair.
It's not fair.
I'm putting this to the audience. Does that seem fair to you? He had a lifeline, I didn't.
Yes.
Look,
Yes.
the pirate.
Yes,
shook-
everybody
said-
says
the
yes.
Pirate
It's very
shake. The
fair.
pirate said no.
No, the ass
fair.
end of the wave said yes.
No. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Fred says yes.
You want to give it one more shot, contestant number 1?
Contestant number 1. Come on, back to you.
You're so close.
Wu
Wang.
Tang Clan.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Could be the Wu Tang Clan. That works,
That's
right?
Coming on Frank Miller Presents Comics.
Yeah, no, it is coming soon.
Fu Wang.
Wong Chu. We're looking for Wong Chu.
Okay.
You were there, man.
Oh.
Mr. Didio.
Yes.
In the Incredible Hulk number 1, what is the name of Bruce Banner's Russian assistant for the win?
Ivan.
What'd you say?
Ivan.
No, incorrect.
Ooh.
For the steal.
Igor.
Igor is correct. Yes, we're one step closer to victory and sitting in the Batmobile.
Oh no! Oh no! What do we got? What do we got?
Oh, you stole ahead.
All right.
I think it looks lovely on you, by
Still
the way.
one step.
Thank you.
Can you hold your hands up to the audience real quick? I just want everybody to see how lovely these dish gloves look. We'll be raffling these off at the end of the show.
Don't touch us. We're sterile.
Yes. So, here we go.
Okay, this
Chance
is a
for
tiebreaker.
another stone.
We should have a buzzer. Buzzer question. Buzzer
For your 5th stone.
Uh-oh. He gets
In the
some first.
in the Fantastic Four number 5, in his first encounter with the Fantastic Four,
Oh,
how
that's
did
easy.
Doctor Doom manage to get away?
With his jetpack.
He called an Uber. No, yes, with a jetpack is correct.
Oh! He's got it?
We got 5 stones to 5 stones.
Oh!
We can't get much closer than this, gentlemen.
I come from behind.
It's good because I only have one more question.
It's a good thing you got the glove then.
The good name of Fred will be honored.
All right, Mr. Didio, it just so happens to fall in your lap, sir.
Oh,
Cannot
yes.
stop laughing.
We're very excited. This is the highlight of my night, which shows you what my life's been after DC.
Yes. I'm sure Frank Miller will change all of that. So, sir,
Yes.
for the win,
Yes.
what was the name of the group who funded Tony Stark after the West Coast Avengers disbanded?
The group that Tony Stark
There was-
funded, ForceWorks.
ForceWorks is correct.
Oh shit!
For the win, you won. Mr. Didio wins.
I don't know how the idea that I win with ForceWorks feels
You know,
forced, but it works, I guess.
you get a chance to sit in the Batmobile, sir. If you guys haven't visited the Batmobile, you got to go buy a ticket, sit in the Batmobile. It's for charity. Tim Burton's Batmobile right next to this stage. Don't miss it. And I guess Mr. Didio will be sitting in that Batmobile really, really soon.
Thank you very much. Thank you for this. It's truly an honor, Fred. You were a worthy opponent. I'd shake hands.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, guys, for visiting us with the game show. This was tons of fun. Stick around. We got a lot more great content here on the creator stage for the remainder of the day. So, Orlando, let's have one more day of fun, shall we?